Hello guys, welcome back. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you an integration about the definite and the indefinite integral. Now the symbol for integration is always something that looks like an S, something like this. So this is the symbol for integration. Now we got the definite integral, then you have the indefinite integral. So in the definite integral, this one is the integral that has got limits which we got the upper limit, and we also have the lower limit. For example, we can be asked to integrate the following. We have been told, for example, 3x squared plus 2x plus 6 with respect to dx, with respect to x. And the limits have been told starting from 0 to, for example, 9. So the one that has got limits, this one is the one which is called the definite integral. So in the definite integral here, we always don't add a constant term after integrating. Now, without wasting time, in the indefinite integral is the one that we have been doing, that we are just being asked to integrate the following. We have been told, for example, 5x power 4 plus 2x, for example, plus 7 with respect to x. So the one that has got no limits, it is the one which is called the indefinite integral. So in the indefinite integral, it's whereby after integrating, we always add a constant term, that is a c. Now let us go to the example. For example, we got two questions here. The first question, you have been told find part A, that is 3x squared minus 4x plus 2 with respect to x. Now we are being told to integrate. To integrate that one, we start solving the question. So the part A, we got 3x squared minus 4x plus 2 with respect to x. We integrate with respect to x. So the one that has got no limits is the one which is called the indefinite integral. Now integrate 3x squared, that becomes 3x cubed. The power increases by 1, then you divide it by the new power, minus 4x squared. The power increases by 1, then divide by the new power, which is 2 plus 2x. We don't have an x there. Then plus a constant term c. Now the one that we add a constant term c is the one which is called an indefinite integral. So we can divide by 3, 1, by 3, 1, by 2, 1, by 2, 2. So the answer becomes x squared minus 2, x cubed, this is x cubed, minus 2x squared plus 2x plus a constant term c. So that is part A. It's simple as that one. Coming to part B, we need to integrate this one. When you integrate x power 4, that becomes x power 5 divided by the new power, which is 5, the new power of x, plus 4x power 3, we add plus 1, that is 4x power 4, divided by the new power, which is 4, minus 9x power 3, because here is x power 2, divided by the new power, which is 3, plus x is power 1, now it is going to be power 2, plus a constant term c. So this gets you to be x power 5 over 5 plus by 4, 1 by 4, 1. So that will get to x power 4 by 3, 1 by 3, 3 minus 3x raised to power 3 plus x squared. This one should be x squared over 2. I had forgotten to put that. X squared over 2 plus a constant term c. So this kind of integration and the one which are the indefinite integral, which we always add a constant term. Now that is the first example, the first question. The second question now, the one involves the definite integral. We got question A, question B, and question C. So we just need to solve them right away. Just I'll start with question A. So question A, we have been told to evaluate the following. Integrate x squared plus 6x cubed x cubed plus 6x squared minus 4x plus 1. So let me start with part A. So integrate x cubed becomes x power 4 over 4 plus 6x squared becomes x power 3 over 3 minus 4. This 4x now becomes x squared over 2 plus 1x. That is just an x. So the limits start from 2 to 4. Now this can be simplified further to obtain an x power 4 over 4 plus by 3 1 by 3 2x cubed minus by 2 1 by 2 2x squared plus x, and it starts from 2 to 4. Now we need to substitute. The upper limit is 4 and the lower limit is 2. So in this given expression now, we are going to substitute x with 4. That becomes the upper limit. Then we subtract to the substitutes of x equal to 2. So x power 4 now start with x with 4. So it is going to be 4 raised to power 4 because it is x upper limit. Then divide by 4. Then plus 2 to bracket. Now we still use 4. 4 cubed. Then minus 2 to bracket 4 squared, close the bracket squared. Then plus 4. So that is the upper limit. Then this upper limit, having obtained the result, we subtract it to the lower limit minus. That gets you, now the lower limit is 2. Where we have x, we substitute it to 2. So it is going to be 2 raised to power 4 divided by 4 plus 2 to bracket 2 raised to power 3 minus 2 into bracket 2 raised to power 2, then plus 2. So this is the lower limit. I just substitute the value of x with 2 to obtain the lower limit. So the upper limit, we got 4 power 4. 4 power 4 is 128 divided by 4. 4 power 4 divided by 4, that gives you 64 plus 4 power 3 is that is 64 times 2, that is 128 minus 4 squared, that is 60, that is 32 plus 4. Then you subtract the lower. So 2 power 4, that is 16, that divided by 4 is 4 plus, that is 16 minus, that is 8. This one is 8 plus 2. So this gets you 64 plus this one, that gives you then minus 32. This one gives you 164 minus this one gets you 14. So the answer here is 150. So in the definite integral, we always have the answer, which is not always in having to be, which it does not have to be a coefficient of the unknown, the x. Now that is part A. Part B, we got 4t cubed minus t squared plus 2t minus 1. So again, we are going to substitute it. So we got 4t cubed. 4t cubed minus t squared plus 2t plus 1 minus 1. So 4t cubed integral, it is going to be, so integrate 40, so it is integral multiple of 4t cubed minus t squared plus t minus 1 with respect to x, with respect to t. The limit is from 0 all the way to 5. That is from 0 to 5. That is 40 cubed minus t squared plus 2t. That should be 2t. This one should be 2t. Then plus 2t minus 1 with respect to t. Now to solve this one is going to be something that is very easy to solve. This kind of knowledge is going to help you in the next coming years. Now, when you integrate 40 cubed becomes 4t raised to power 4. The power increases by 1, then divide by the new power, minus t squared, that becomes t power 3 divided by 3, plus that becomes 2t, power increases by 1, that is t squared divided by 2, minus t. The limit is 0 to 5. So this one we can divide by 4 1 by 4 1. So it gets you by 2 1 by 2 1. So it simplifies, becomes t power 4 minus t cubed over 3 plus t squared minus t. The limits start from 0 all the way to 5. So the 5 is the upper limit and 0 is the lower limit. So we substitute 5 at t with the t, so that becomes 5 raised to power 4 minus 5 raised to power 3 over 3 plus 5 squared minus 5. That is the upper limit. T substitute with 5, then subtract it to the lower limit, which is 0 raised to power 4 minus 0 power 3 over 3 plus 0 squared minus 0. So this one is going to get you 603. When you use the calculator, you're going to get 603 and a third, then you subtract to 0. So the upper limit is 603 and a third, the lower limit is going to be 0. So the final answer gets you to be 603 and a third. So this is the definite integral. Then the last part of the question, you need to integrate from negative 2 to 0, that is x squared plus 2x, from negative 2 to 0. So we got integral from x squared plus 2x with respect to x from negative 2 up to 0. So integrating x squared, first of all, let me just in the line. Integrate x squared becomes x cubed over 3 plus that becomes 2x squared over 2. Then all the way from negative 2 up to 0. So the by 2 1 by 2 1. So it is going to be x cubed over 3 plus x squared from negative 2 to 0. Now the upper limit is 0, the lower limit is negative. So we substitute x with 0. So it is going to be 0 cubed over 3 plus 0 squared, that is the upper limit, minus the lower limit, negative 2 into bracket cubed over 3 plus negative 2 into bracket squared. So this gives you 0 minus. So when you open this bracket, it's going to be into bracket minus 8 over 3 plus 4. So this is minus 8 over 3 minus 8, that is negative 2 cubed, and this will get 4. So the answer is 0 minus 1 and the third, and the answer is negative 1 and the third. So this is how we do it, guys. Just subscribe for more teaching video. Thank you.